Hi creative friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ella. So today is our watercolor tutorial, food illustration episode number 9. We will paint those macaroons together. Let's get started. Those are the materials and the colors I'm using for this tutorial. Please check out my description box. Everything will be listed there. So before we jump into the watercolor part, let's quickly study the picture for a little bit. If you're not interested in this part, please check out my time code in the description box. You can jump into the next step. So when we look at the picture, what we need to do is to find out the lightest, the medium, and the darkest tone. On this picture, the light is coming from the left hand side on the top. So on each macaroon, the lightest part is on the left hand side, and medium tone is in the middle, and darkest part is on the right hand side. And the top, the front macaron 1, 2, 3, 4 has more clear edge. For this tilted one, the highlight part is like a little bit medium top part, and the dark side is on this side and a little bit covered by this purple macaron. And so for the background, this one and this one has a little bit more blurry look, so we will use wet on wet technique on those two, and this part we will combine wet on wet and wet on dry. Okay, so let's get started. Step 1 is to apply on our first wash. Now, before I add on water, I already applied one layer of water. So the techniques we are using here is wet on wet. So the edge between colors is not that obvious and sharp. While I'm working on the first layer, I added on some darker color with sepia to indicate the shadow on the right hand side and on the bottom side. I purposely skipped the middle one and start to paint the bottom macaron because the first one hasn't been completely dry. If I started the second one, the touching part might smudging color. Sometimes we like the smudging color, but for this one I don't want them smudged, so I finished the third one and then come back to the purple one. The beauty part of the macaron is the texture, the layer close to the cream in the middle. So I'm using a tap motion to leave some white dots and white spaces, and adding on some darker color to indicate some places more like reflecting lights, and some places has some shadow, so the darker part is more dented inside. Now we are moving on to step 3, which is the outliner for each macaron. This time I'm using Ecoline and 4 different colors. Magenta, violet, green, and yellow. Usually when I do outline, I will do a black one, but for this colorful one, I don't want to add on black, so it will steal other color splendor. So I decided to use different colors to apply on it. So this is our final finished macaron painting. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Thank you so much for watching and see you next Saturday. Bye!